Om. Namaste. Welcome everyone to Satsang this morning here in Rishikesh, and also big welcome to all those who are joining us via broadcasting from different parts of the world so that we can sit together in real time together. So very, very good. Very good. I want hand already come. You want to come and see? Okay, after you can come.
Thank you.
Okay, it's good, it's good.
Namaste, Muji.
Namaste. Namaste.
I have come here to thank you, actually. I want to share a few things here because all these days I could not share these to anybody else because I could not find in my life there is actually much less interactions with people, the lifestyle. In that I could not share these things. I could not find anybody in real life to speak out. I always speak to myself. All these things have started just like a hobby for me, actually. It's not much suffering or something. But very soon, I recognized that everything else is a hobby, actually. This is what I'm here for. Everything else is a time pass. Everything in the life, if it has some meaning, it actually prepared me for this. It has actually prepared somehow in order to bring me to this place. That's the only meaning everything else has. After recognizing that, I spent my time, energy, space, everything for only this and bare minimum to all other things. Very soon, very swiftly, very smoothly, it's not bumpy, very smooth, very swift. The life is so gracious enough to give me the time, space, opportunity, everything. I used to have breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything, hearing satsang. I used to sleep in front of the speakers, little speakers I have, and I imagine myself that I am sleeping at your feet. Very soon, everything has dropped away. I love this path. I used to study other things also, but love this path because this is the ninja's way. As you say, it's over.
Yes, yes.
I like this.
Yes.
It's like a kind of martial arts. I also seen you know martial arts. It's just one punch.
Yes, yes.
It doesn't say step one, step two. One punch is over. I love this path.
Yes, 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 yes.
When first time, this like a sword, this self-enquiry, when I just hold this sword, at that very moment, I have that confidence. I have that contentment. This is the right thing. This is what I am waiting for the lifetimes.
Yes.
By holding this sword, I have that confidence. Nothing can escape this.
Yes.
Just I have all these lifetimes, I just gained the strength in order to lift this sword. That's all. Once I lifted this, I know the confidence is there inside me. It says that nothing can escape this. Right from day one, I am like this. When I am introduced to this sword, like from day one, I am like this. But somehow the maturity is, something is matures enough clearing, but still the same thing is that from first moment, it's the same thing. Deep within me, I could not share these things to anybody else. I could not find someone I see in internet, YouTube, all these days. But I could not believe that people exist. I just somehow exist like this.
Yes. I am very happy to hear what you are speaking and that you share it here in the Sangha.
People say, I don't speak these things to people because it's difficult. Initially, I tried sometimes, but initially it was a waste of time, and they could not get. I'm not blaming them, but I was also like this before some 2-3 years. But I could understand them, but I speak to people who are on other ways. Somehow some interest is there. When they come to me, I will ask them I want to know how deep they have gone. Just I speak a few words. And common myths, as you said yesterday, the common myths, they say, actually you have not gone to any guru personally. Just you sit in your room and just seeing some YouTube videos and you are saying, this is all it is. But actually, there are multiple stages. You don't know yourself that you are in which stage. At least you should go to a guru and check it with him and which stage you are. And but I know why they are saying like this and from where these words coming. But deep within me, I am holding the sword like this self-inquiry, and I say for 6 months, 1 year, I am holding this sword. And if I meet my master, as you say, meet my master and check it, I feel that it's a disgrace. It's a disrespect I am giving to my master. If I have this sword for 6 months and now I come to my master and ask him to check where I am. Because when I meet the master, not physically, within me, how can this question arise? There is no room for such a question to check where I am. Yes, I will meet my master, but not for checking. It will be for thanking him. Just thanks. Not for anything else. No questions. Because if I ask, that's a disrespect, I feel, of the greatest order when I hold this sword. These questions cannot arise.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whatever I see, I could only relate to somehow this game. It's like, for me, I'm sincere, but not too serious throughout the path. I'm sincere. But it's almost like a game. It's a game of transcendence. It's interesting. The children who stay near my house, they used to play these video games, shooting with guns on the monitor. Like, they used to come and ask me the CDs if you have some latest video games. I say that I don't play any video game. Okay. Then, seeing this, I was relating to this. Actually, I am on a multi-dimensional, not the 3 dimensions, more dimensional, real game of transcendence. I am playing this for 24/7. I don't do any other. Actually, the guns and all real guns, instead of pressing the buttons, it's actually adding the dimension, adding the reality. But if it compared to, this is the greatest game ever possible we can play.
Yes.
And I feel it's like this version of the game, this Muji version. It's like this. It's like a war over the mountain region, mountain brigades. It's a war between 2 teams, and the secret of the game is, at the first possible opportunity, we have to be at the highest place possible on the mountain. The mountain brigades, they say, the victory, those who have conquered the highest place at the first moment, at the earliest possible, they have the advantage. Because from there, everything is visible. Everything is visible. Nothing can escape. The visibility is so good, nothing can escape. The enemies cannot hide anywhere. So, the secret is, when the game starts, first opportunity, at the earliest possible moment, get to the highest point possible. Be there. If you roam around below in the valleys, whatever the equipment, guns you have, there will be blind spots. Enemies will be attacking you. You will be bleeding from mouth and nose. So you cannot escape, whatever you do. So first, we have to get to the highest point. From there, everything is visible. It will be arising. Even when you are highest point, enemies will be coming. And here we get the Muji gun. Order it from Satsang shop. It's available. This gun is so simple. Not even a user manual is required. So simple. It's like a toy. And simple bullets. Simple. Same bullet for all kinds of enemies. All kind of creatures comes, different sizes, but the same bullet. Different sizes it comes, but we know where to hit exactly. The same bullet, it will do. Just be at the highest place possible and just hold the gun. It takes its own aim, nothing to do. Very simple. I imagine like this.
Thank you. I am genuinely very, very happy. I have not really heard anybody who has really expressed what the pointing is in such a clear way. I'm very, very happy for that, because it must be a clarity that is arising from within your own self to speak like that. And I hope people listen, because sometimes mind can say, oh yes, what is he speaking? No, listen actually. That you can speak also like that, with that clarity, with that understanding, with that simplicity, you see? And his examples, his metaphors are spot on also. You see? Go to the highest place at the earliest moment. Isn't it? Go to the highest place at the earliest moment. Then your vantage point, you have total vision, total view. So anybody who is speaking from down below, they cannot be higher than what you are seeing. They can only guess and speculate. I think we go this way. Then you can say, no, don't go that way. You should come this way. Then, no, I think we go, okay, go, you go that way. So this is something that is very, very beautiful for me to hear. One who has actually embraced. He's not edited what I've spoken. He's not cut and pasted. You see, he's actually listened, followed through, and found, look, it is beautifully simple. It is beautifully simple. And not only he's not only agreeing also, but applying this wisdom and finding that nothing else, everything else you say has become, everything else is secondary, everything else has become hobby. This now, nothing can compare also. Why should it be that after so long we are still, yes, but what's happening is this and that. So you're just speaking from the bottom of the mountain. Yeah? And I didn't tell you to climb any mountain. I tell you, look, you have the advantage, you are already on top of the mountain. But you're dreaming you're at the bottom, and I'm telling you, okay, all right. If you insist that your position is there, then okay, I say, okay, then you come like this. And so I am very, very happy when I hear this. I see that, yes, it's not merely some philosophical agreement or something, or an intellectual understanding, but that has been thoroughly digested somehow. And now it is functioning without any great effort. He's saying, yes, of course, like this. One bullet for everything. Also, with a usual gun, when you fire, you have to fire another bullet. But this bullet is always fresh. Same bullet for everything. Poof, 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 poof. Same one bullet. You see? So this is wisdom. This is wisdom bullet.
I was traveling to Rishikesh, 2 days train traveling. During that time, next to my seat, there were Christian couple, father, mother, 2 young children. They were looking after a church, actually. They were praying for the children nearby. They're good, loving. They asked me actually where I am going. I said I am actually on my leave. I am going to Rishikesh. Actually, I used to see satsang in YouTube, so I want to see it in real once. So they said, okay, you are actually going to see a human being. Okay. Yes, that father actually is a pastor in church. He said, I see you have some thirst within your soul. You young man, you are okay, good. But actually, you see, you are on a devil's way. You are on a devil's way. Have you read Bible? He asked me. Yes, I know Jesus Christ. I read Bible a few times. Then he gave me a Bible to read. I read for some 5 minutes. Then, yes, it's good, it's all true, I said to him, it's all true. Then I closed the Bible and I took this risk. I know he could not get, but I took this risk to say to him that, all these words which is in this book, it cannot be from a human mind. It's beyond the place which it has arisen is beyond the human mind. He said, yes, you are true. It's directly from God, yes. And I said, the place from where it has arisen, we, the human beings, have the opportunity to be in that place. If we are in that place, there is no need to read the scriptures. Actually, whatever we do, whatever we say, will be same as what Jesus said 2,000 years before. But he could not get that meaning. But I know he will not get the meaning.
Yes.
But I took the risk, how far he can go. Then I expected this from him. You see, I have said, this is how the devil works exactly. Be the human being. You are a human being. The maximum you can do is to look up and pray and to say, forgive your sins. This is the maximum a human being can do. You are trying, which is something, and then this is actually how the devil works, actually. But I'm laughing inside, so much joy, not criticizing him like that. But I know at the same time, I know why these situations are happening. This is subtle. This mind, which could not speak within me, because I am holding this sword, it's afraid. It could not speak within me. It's going outside and moving some others' vocal cords to check whether I have some doubt. I know these subtle things, its place.
Yes.
But I laugh at this, which checking me that it's not worth it. When the hero gets upgraded, the villain should also get upgraded. Now you have to try something else. You are disrespecting me by playing these small little things, doubts. You have to try something bigger if you want to get me. There is no doubt.
Very good. Come here, I want to see you. I'm quite happy to sit and listen to you, actually. It feels very happy. I am wanting also to sit and listen to everybody who is discovering like you discover. I want to listen to you now. I've spoken enough. It's my turn to listen. I want to hear from you. I have been pointing to this thing. and you're all intelligent people, you should be able to now speak from the place that I've been pointing. Then let me listen a little bit. Let me have a rest. Let me listen to you for a bit. And I'm very happy for that.
Then I want to say something else.
Okay, then tell me there's something else you have to say now. It's okay. I think it's okay like that. Yeah.
I want to express how I feel actually in some other. Actually, there was a beggar roaming in the streets, begging, with a begging bowl and old dirty rigs. And people used to ridicule him. And children, small children, used to stone him. And people used to spit on his face, go away, we don't have anything. And the dogs used to bark, chase him. It is normal life, routine life. One day, there came a king on the way. He looked at the beggar. He was so much worried. He came near to him and shook him. What are you doing here? You are one of the king class. You are a shame that being a king class, you are doing all these things. You are bringing disgrace to our class. You are a king. And the beggar, just by the authority of the words, just said, yes, sir, and saluted him. And now the king ordered his men to take this man to the palace, change his rigs, give the royal clothes, jewels, then again send him on the streets. All the things have been changed, then again he came on the streets. The same people who ridiculed, prostrated in front of him. Just, he walked as a king on the streets. They prostrated in front of him. The dogs ran away. The small children, everyone prostrated in front of him. Just, he accepted what the king has said. You are his class. Just he saluted. Nothing he has asked in return, because the authority of his words, there is no doubt. And this situation, nothing has to be done. Just he came, he behaved as a king. And everyone, those who have stoned, those who have ridiculed, everyone prostrated in front of him. But a few young people who are sitting over the walls, they are chatting. This new king, the beggar who has turned the king, walking on the streets, they were speaking, I know this man, he is a beggar actually.
Yes.
He is a beggar. But now he is coming in royal clothes. People are prostrating, fools. He is a beggar. He is cheating you all. No. He looks like a king. Don't go near him. Come on, we will stop him, what he can do. Then touched that he stopped the king who is walking. That beggar changed king. He stopped the king. And he asked, I know you are a beggar. How come you are coming in the royal clothes? He said, who are you? How dare you are touching me? You are stopping me. He asked his men to cut off his arms right here. Both the arms should be cut. How dare he that he stopped me? I am a king. Seeing this, all other people around, they are shivering that no one, he is actually a king. He is not a beggar. We should not dare to go near him. It's dangerous for us. I feel like this. I was roaming around like a beggar, the mind ridiculing me every now and then. You took me, shook me up, and accepted and gave the space as your class, the king class. Now, I will be in this place. No one can dare, nothing can dare to touch everything should prostrate in front of this. It's not out of arrogance or something, but everything is lesser than this. And we stand as a witness for your pointing. This is just a tip of an iceberg. And there are much more people out there who, like me, stand as a witness to your pointing in our respective places. And I feel that greatest thanks which a seeker can give to his master is to be the witness. To be the witness. No need to speak, no need to tell to others. The greatest giving thanks, those who could not come here, only watching through the YouTube, those who have reached these places, I want you, that you should be the witness. And this man that trained, Father, he asked me, you are going to see a man, you see what miracles he has done. He asked me what miracles he has done. I told within myself, if just for a miracle you want to go to a master, just for seeing a miracle, just by getting attracted by a miracle, then it's like going to a kindergarten. It's like the children doesn't want to go to school. They say the kindergarten, they will give some chocolates, you go. But it's not worth. It's not worth. Just for miracles, if we go, it's not worth. This is like a doctorate, university. You have to go by voluntarily. It's not in university, they don't give you candies, chocolates. You have to be volunteer for yourself. And if you just go for a miracle, you are not worthy enough to hold this sword. And if changing one form to the another, wine into water, dead man into a live man, this is what miracle, which you can see. This is what you consider as miracle, which you can see with your physical eyes, just a 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional. You know what is the greatest miracle which my master has produced? That is me. I am the witness of what my master has produced, the greatest miracle. It is greatest because you cannot see this miracle. Even to recognize this miracle, you should have some quality. You should have some special eyes to know this miracle. So I have told these things within myself. And this is the greatest miracle which a master could produce. And we should be the witness of this pointing. Thank you, Muji.
Thank you.
And I feel that those people who are here, they are entrusted with the highest responsibility in this universe. People say politicians are more responsible. They have to behave modestly because their every action and inaction affects millions of people, the whole country. But our inaction and the choice whether to go with the mind and the identity or to be in the self affects the whole universe. Then it means we are the most responsible persons. If this, our inaction and our laziness or something go with the habit, it affects the whole universe. So if a man can sacrifice something for the family, 3 or 4 members, because he could not take the decision, if he is alone, he can take any decision. But if it is a family, he has to consider the family members. If that much we can do, sacrificing for our family members, if our decision affects the entire universe, whether to go with the mind or to be as the self, then how we should be, how intense. It's the reality actually. Everyone, I feel that we have the opportunity 3 times food, water, clothes, and moreover that we have the opportunity to sit under here and such a kind of pointing, direct, simple, What else? I don't see anything lacking. We just have to be intense, little strong, have our spine, because people are waiting. I see that down below, the whole humanity, actually they are looking up towards us. Please complete your seeing. It will help us. It will help the country. It will help us, the whole universe. Even though they don't know consciously, that unconsciously, deep down, they are looking upon us. Please make the choice. And from above, all the beings, angels, are looking at us. Please make the choice. We are assisting you. We are giving you all, everything you want. Please make one choice. Complete your seeing. So, it's like the wrestling, World Wrestling Federation. You might have seen wrestling. 2 teams fighting. Each team has 2 members. At first, one member of each team come into the ring and they start fighting. The rules of the game is, if any of the member gets tired or he considers that he could not fight more, he can just touch this another team member, his own team member who is standing outside the ring. He has to just touch. Then the team member can come inside the ring. This is how we are. We have tried all. As an ego, we have been fighting for years. And we are bleeding from nose and mouth. And just, we have a little bit of energy left. We should use all the energies left to just touch the grace. You go out of the ring and the grace takes over and you can see the enemies flying in the air. Just we have to make one choice, hold all the energies. Because the enemy who has beaten us, he is showing his muscles to other. He has given you a little bit time. You have the time to just make one step and just touch the grace. You have to just, this simple thing, just one step, gather all the energies to just touch the grace tip of the finger. You have to make this choice. Because by rules, it cannot come inside the ring. The grace is standing outside, waiting, giving his hands. Just touch it. That's what we have to do. Nothing else. No need to go again, get up and breathe. Again and again, get falling down. Gather all the energies before the life beats you to complete death. Before life beats you to complete death, we have to gather all the energies and touch the grace, let it take care of. You go out of the ring, you go out of the sight.
Thank you. I would just like to just take a moment before we move on, so to speak, just to settle yourself in what you have heard. I'll be very pleased if I hear any person who can stand up and speak with this clarity and courage. Why not you? And it is you. It is you. And it's not about only determination and bravery and I'm going to do it. No, it is simply following. It's not only about bravery, it's not bravery. You see? It's not muscles. It is simply this saying yes, choosing choosing to win yourself back from all this kind of conditioning that keeps on somehow arising in us because we are still engaged with that and making a poor excuse for the sense of failure. I have never been able to accept anybody's excuse. I have not been able as yet, I have not heard any story from any human being that I can say, okay, in your case, you don't have to realize the self. I can see why. I have not heard one excuse, story, explanation, reason for why you are not living in the light and the majesty of the self. I have not heard it. So when I hear and meet someone whose presence convey yes, not yes I agree, but yes, I am here, I am that, then I don't want to brush it aside and say, okay, next one, okay. No. I want you to stop. Stop. Yes. Something has to stop. You see? Not because you force it to stop, but because of the power of your own insight, the power of your own seeing. Then the mischievous-making mind will have no authority. It has no power by itself. It only has power that it somehow is getting from you. So I am very happy when I hear a voice arising out of this field, this Buddha field, this Sangha field, that can say, yes, I am here. And as he said, what? No, it's not arrogance. It's not arrogance to stand in your truth. It's not arrogance to say, yes, okay, Mr. Mind, raise your game. Because it will make no difference to this. Not, oh, no, the mind is getting more strong. And no, this is not acceptable for me. You see? So, I am so happy. I will always make space to hear from you what you have seen. Because I'm not here to lecture anyone. We're here together to look together. Let's look together and see, because I say also, when you're open, it is easily proven. I can prove to you that you are the self. If your heart is open to look, let's look together. And stop making excuses on behalf of your mind, on behalf of ego, you see? So, very, very happy.